Greetings on love, peace, health, happiness, and prosperity. Hello, everyone. Now, wait a minute. I forgot to upload how to break your 7-day fast. Now, if you did a 7-day fast, you're probably like, excuse me, Dr. Keela, it's already on my breaking day. Like, you were a little late. Well, today is the day you're supposed to break it, and you're supposed to break it with fruit. So, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me put this up here so you all can see it. There we go. All right, here we go. All right. So let's go over that. And if anybody, that'll give people a chance. Did I even put that in the, I need to put that in the, I also need to put that in the Q&A as well. I also need how to break. Actually, let me do that also. Let me update this. 21-day juice fast. Week two. Let me put a start. Let me update my title. How to break 7-day. How to break 7-day. And then Q&A. Okay, we'll do it that way. That'll work. All right, so let's go over that now. And if anybody have any questions in the chat, go ahead and ask. I'm gonna go ahead. Let me go to that part of my window here, and there we go. All right, so let's do that right now. Let's go over this. So this is the 7-day juice fast. This is how, for those who are on a 7-day juice fast, I'm gonna go over this. Really, it's really pretty easy to even do this without me coaching you, but just in case some people are doing this for the first time, make sure you drink your water. I'm going to explain to you the process. So the longer you're on a fast,
the longer you are on your raw fruit foods. So with the 3-day fast, you had to do day one and of the raw foods, maybe with some soup, with nothing, no carbs or any protein in it, blah blah blah. But as you go into a longer day, here you go, 7 days. So 1 to 3 days. All right, 1 to 3 days citrus fruit. Remember, always break your fast with citrus fruits throughout the day. Throughout the morning. Your pineapples, grapefruits. I told you all, my favorite fruit to break early in the morning. Like if I'm gonna, my favorite fruit to break my fast is grapefruit. Okay, grapefruit. You will thank me later. So you have grapefruit throughout the entire morning. Well, you don't have to. You can choose any fruit you want, but I suggest grapefruit, but normally it's going to be citrus. So a citrus fruit throughout the morning, and you can eat as much as you want, as often as you want, but be sure to chew thoroughly and slowly. Do not eat anything with your fruit except other fruit, and make sure it's raw, okay? Now, with lunch, you're going to do like a raw or lightly sauteed, lightly steamed. Okay, do not cook your vegetables. Do not heavily steam your vegetables to the point where they're like mushy. So if like you put broccoli into your steamer, which I have, and it comes out and you can like mash it like mashed potatoes, that's nothing. That's just a waste of time. You have just cooked it beyond recognition, and you just basically cook all the nutrients out of it. So, you want to lightly steam it. So just like a little warm. All right. And you can add any seasoning that you want. And this will get you all to stop, pouring a bunch of condiments and salt all over your food. Like, you're destroying your taste buds that way. So if you steam them, make sure it's like, lukewarm temperature. It's important to eat anything extremely. It's important to avoid eating anything hot. So you want to make sure you're just lukewarm, but season your vegetables, and no salad dressing, no condiments, just like that. You can there's a lot of vegan recipes, raw food recipes. I remember when the vegan thing and the raw food thing was all the hit. It was such a big deal. And now it's, nobody's talking about it anymore. So there you have it. So yeah, you can do that. And go into the grocery store, go to the spices aisle, and just look at a variety of spices that you may like. Okay, cumin, basil, rosemary. Everybody should love some garlic powder. Stay away from garlic salt. Do not do garlic salt. Do garlic powder. All right. Now, dinner. Dinner is different. You can do the same thing you did with lunch for dinner. Or if you want, you can do soups. I'm like of a soup person and the reason why you do your soups at dinner, because you want your biggest meal to be during lunch. Always remember this. Your heaviest meal, your highest calorie meal is always during lunch. And so when you get to dinner, and once again, I told you, if you don't want to do, breakfast at all, saying that's fine. But your dinner should be a little lighter than everything else, because the sun is going down. You have eaten your system is still digesting the food from lunch, and then so you want something a little lighter. So you can, like I said, you could do a lukewarm vegetable soup. All right, but you cannot put any carbohydrates and animal protein in that soup. And that's if you did a 7-day fast and you're breaking it today, then you're going to be doing this regimen right here. You're going to be doing this for 3 days. So you're going to do this today, tomorrow, and then on Tuesday. So on Wednesday, you're going to be doing this. Day 4. All right. Day 4 and day 3. Day 4 and day 5. So then same thing, but you don't have to do citrus. You can mix it up. So you can do citrus, apples, grapes, watermelon. Watermelon is coming in season right now. So go ahead and get yourself a watermelon. Seedless watermelons are trash. Just putting that out there. All right. So you can do your citrus, your apples, your grapes, your watermelons, your cantaloupes, your kiwis, all of that. You can do that, right? Just eat as much as you want, throughout the entire morning. Make sure you chew slowly. All right. Once again, you're going to do your raw and sauteed and lightly steamed vegetables, but you can add complex carbohydrate like your quinoa, your millet. Millet is my favorite. I love millet, right? So you can do that, or couscous, brown rice, stuff like that, anything complex carbohydrate. You can even do flax. I saw a flaxseed recipe. It looked good. I never tried it. Maybe I will one day. Then, of course, you can do your homemade soup, and this is different now. You can add complex carbohydrates, all right, with that. And you can also add like other vegetables, heavy vegetables with your homemade soup, but no protein. No animal protein whatsoever. So you want to avoid that. Make sure you eat thoroughly. And then you can hold on. Yeah. So, and then you let me see if I can enlarge this. Yeah, here we go. So homemade soup, vegetables, and lentils. So you can add your lentils and your beans if you want to. Navy beans and black beans are my favorite. So if you want to know what type of beans you want to add to it, you can do that. So lentils, baked beans, navy beans, cook your beans, okay? Wash them, soak them, and then cook them. And then you can add your complex carbohydrates. Avoid animal protein on your 4th and 5th day. And then on day 6 is when you can eat round about lunchtime, eat your quote unquote normal meal. So start off with fruit, of course. You can still do smoothies. Remember, you can do your smoothies. You can always do your juices if you want to do that instead of eating regular fruit. Okay. You can do that as well. So it's up to you. But when you do start to eat food, please don't get junk food. Please don't go, okay, now I can have that Subway sandwich. Okay, now I can have that pizza. Please avoid doing that. Please, 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 please. I am begging you to do not do this. All right. So there's that. So that's how you're going to break your 7-day juice fast. And I got this on your day. So those of you who did a 7-day juice fast, this is how you break it. Okay. So you can always come to this video later and you can always go by. So that means I think now 7, I'm going to say, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I would do a video on those who are breaking a 10-day juice fast, and then 14-day juice fast is what I'm doing. So this is my last week. Okay, so this is my last week, and let's go ahead and talk about some things that we were supposed to be doing in reference to a spiritual fast, and also cleaning your home, getting rid of clutters. Let's go ahead and discuss that. And I got to make sure to keep my water here, because it's important to stay hydrated. That's another thing I noticed. I slipped up for 2 days and I wasn't doing my water. And I was like, okay, I can always tell. And my skin starts getting a little dry. So it's important that you keep your water up, ladies. So remember that. Always, always do your water. I know sometimes you don't feel like drinking water because you're doing all these juices, but you have to. You have to. Remember, this is the way I break it down. When you go take a shower, do you want to take a shower of a strawberry smoothie, or do you want to take a shower of water? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's totally different with water versus a strawberry smoothie or a power meal. No, what is it? Green drink. You know what I'm saying? Where you juice a green drink. You have to understand these things are totally different and you have to treat them totally different. So keep that in mind when you're doing this. So your body metabolizes and it uses water totally different than it does your other juices and your smoothies. So drink your water, drink your water, drink your water, drink your water. Okay. You will notice that if you have any problems, there you have it. So not too many people had healing crisis this past week. I personally feel great. I have to admit, let me see. It was a struggle. It was a struggle on day 2 and day 3. I'm not even going to try to front, especially on a day where I lost internet, connection, that was a struggle for me. That I got hit bad. But I powered through it, just took naps. If you are in a position where you can take naps, do it. Go lay down, take a nap. Even if you don't feel like going to sleep, just lay down. Get off your feet. Let your body start, detoxing and healing and rejuvenating your organs, replenishing your blood. Let it do those things. It can do those things when you're laying flat on your back. Whether you're awake or not, it gives the body rest because it takes a lot of energy for you to stand up. It takes a lot of energy for you to move around. And it really takes a lot of energy for you all to metabolize food. This is why you're giving your digestive system a rest. So this is good for you. When you're giving your digestive system a rest, it also gives it the energy that you would use to digest your food. It is being used to actually detox the body, rebuild the body, eliminate certain type of illnesses, disease, and things like that. So you want to make sure that you take care of your body. Lay down. Even if you're just watching something on your phone or your laptop or your monitor, just lay down, okay? And that's what I did for the second and third day when it was kicking my butt. I laid down. And then I was like, okay, I feel so much better. Let me go ahead and do my thing. And that's what I did. So I began to go about my day. I went to the gym on Friday. I went to the gym on Saturday. Too busy to do it today, so I didn't do it. I didn't have any problems, actually. I was really shocked about my body. How I didn't push it, though, because I was like, when I was lifting my weights, I was like, you know what? This weight I'm doing right now, I can actually, it feels like I could do my normal routine, but I talk myself out of it because I know the last time I did that and the time I did the same thing before then, I went on to start working on my regular routine. And then a day later, I was like, oh no, I felt like crap. So, don't go about your business as usual in the gym. I still did my cardio. I did, my weights, but I just cut it in half. Instead of doing, like with arms, I worked arms yesterday. So instead of me doing, 4 exercises with 4 sets of 10 reps, I did 2 exercises and I still did the same, sets and reps. So, I did 2 exercises instead of 4 for the biceps and the triceps. And then I went and did an hour cardio. So I didn't stop the hour cardio at all. So that was continuing to go as usual. So yesterday was the day where we start our spiritual fast. Now, I don't know if anybody in my roundtable did this. I'm going to find out on Tuesday. But if I would like to know if you all did this. So if you did anything dealing with the roundtable, let me know. So with the roundtable, if you did a spiritual fast, let me know. Let me know if you had any challenges. So the spiritual fast is for a minimum 6 hours if you're a beginner. If you're a moderate, 8 hours. All right. If you are advanced, But, if you're advanced, you can do 12 to 24 hours. During that 6 hours, during that 8 hours, during that 12 to 24 hours, you are to not talk. You are to not talk. You're not to sing. Nothing. Just talk fast. Be quiet. Don't say anything. Okay. The music you listen to is very important. The things that you listen to are very important, but you cannot be on the internet. This is probably the hardest thing for people because you got to get on Instagram. You got to get on TikTok. You got to get on Twitter X. You got to get on Snapchat. You got to get on all these places and to see what's going on. And that is why some people have a problem disconnecting. When I didn't have that internet, right, that entire day following to the next morning, hold on, drinking water. When my internet went out, I didn't lose my cool. I still had access with my phone because my network to my phone is not the same as my network to our homes. And so I was like, okay, well, I can use this time to clean up clutter or, put things in order, take out the winter. Those of us who are down here in the South, those of you who are in other locations, this may not be the thing for you to do because it's still snowing. It's still snowing. Woo, that's one thing I do not miss is snow. Listen, I could be someplace where there is no seasons. As long as it's one season, it could be summer. It could be spring all season, but fall and winter, I could do without. I could care less about those two seasons, So we have not had snow down here in Georgia in years, like years. So I'm pretty happy about to see the fact that, this is what's going down. Anyway, so when that happened, I was like, okay, I know how it is to not have internet access because when I did it voluntarily, when you do this on your spiritual fast, then you are able to disconnect. I hate to use this reference because some people, particularly men, have bastardized this reference in reference to when talking about the Matrix. And I really hate to use it, but I can't think of any other analogy to use when it comes to unplugging. So I'm sure everybody here watched the Matrix movie. I'm sure you all have seen that movie. And as you can know, on a Nebuchadnezzar, this is where people, they have like cotton clothes with holes in them. You don't have the flashy stuff. You're just very humble, the basic foods that keep you alive. And you're there to empower your mind. You're there to learn different specialties, techniques, fighting skills. You're there to uplift yourself mentally. So it doesn't care if you don't have the Gucci or the Prada bag and this and that, or the red bottom shoes. It doesn't matter about that. What matters is how you're empowering yourself. So you're unplugged when you're in the Nebuchadnezzar. When you're ready to go into the Matrix, you get plugged in. And when you get beamed down, you in the best leather, you are in the best outfits, okay? You got the fashion shades. Your hair is like blank. Your hair is on fleek. Everything looks great. You look great. You're in your best. You're at your best. You're wearing your best. You're just looking stylish because you're plugged in. And this is what people do on social media. They want to, what's up with Tara? They want to plug in and show you, hi, look at this new bag I got. Look at where I am. Look at on this car. Look at what car I'm driving in or what car I purchased. Oh, look at we're sailing on here. We're doing this. Look at me at the gym. Look at my BBL. Look at like they're plugged in to show off their best as a way of like, yes, look at me, because if you notice the difference between the people who are plugged in, how they looked in the Matrix versus when they plugged out it, when they have unplugged out of the matrix and they're in the Nebuchadnezzar, they are humble. They are not flashy. It's all about the mental. It's all about the spiritual. That's how it's supposed to be when it comes to your spiritual fast. You're supposed to use your spiritual fast to unplug. When you turn your computer on, when you turn your phone on, when you turn your laptop, your iPad, your iWatch, I don't care what it is. When you turn that on, you are plugging in. We are plugging in right now. Oh, water break. We are plugged in right now. Okay? However, everything doesn't have to be flashy. Everything doesn't have to be superficial. It can be, I can be plugged in to help educate, to help uplift, to enlighten, and then I can unplug and go about my business, go make my juice, go exercise, go meditate, go read a book, go listen to some very inspirational lectures, things like that. So this is what you're supposed to do. Not the inspirational lectures. You're not supposed to listen to anything. You're supposed to have music that has no lyrics in it. That's happening within those hours. So Quintara, did you do your juice? Did you do your spiritual fast yesterday? Or are you doing it today? Or you can't be doing it today because you here on the internet. So this is what I want you guys to understand. That is what the fast is supposed to be about. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be about you unplugging and enlightening yourself, making yourself a bigger person, a better person. And so that's what you do. And I want you guys to understand. So you do that on the weekends. Okay, I did it yesterday. 12. Oh, you did it for 12 hours. Woo! I am so proud of you, girl. 12 hours. For those of you who don't know, Quintara tried to do it last year, and everybody talks to themselves, all right? So she accidentally broke her spiritual fast by talking to herself one time. And that's how it is. Like, if you eat food, you broke your fast. Okay, you broke your fast. If you talk during a spiritual fast, you broke your fast. So I don't want anybody to think that once you eat something, you can go back into the fasting. No, you broke your fast. Don't cheat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you this real quick story, and then we're gonna go ahead and end it. Unless somebody have any questions, let me drink some water again. Here's the deal. So last year, I think I was going 21 days and I was doing really good. You know what I'm saying? This week right here is golden. I'm going to be coasting this week. Last week, the 2 days out of the last week, last Tuesday and Wednesday, that was a challenging week. But this week, week 2, I'm doing good. I'm going to be doing great. I feel great. I feel good. Eliminating. Okay, I did my colon cleanse, enemas last week. So I'm good. My body is loving this. Skin is looking flawless. Okay. So this is what I want you guys to understand is that, when I did the fast, I was going on 21 days. I messed up because I purchased the sweetest watermelon I found last year, right? I didn't know I had the sweetest watermelon until I cut it open because I was going to juice the watermelon. So I took the watermelon and I brought it off one of those. I either brought it off the watermelon man's truck, or I purchased it from a farmer's market. I don't remember. Either way, doesn't matter. Either way, I came to the kitchen, I sliced it open, and that sweet smell came rushing in. Oh my God, that sweet smell rushed into my nostrils, and I was like, oh no, I got a really, really sweet watermelon. This juice is gonna taste so delicious. So I started cutting open and started cutting into pieces the watermelon, and I was putting it in the juicer, right? Holy smokes, with just like instincts. It was a reflex. I had one of those cube pieces and I put it in my mouth. I put it in my mouth and I ate it. I was like, oh my God. And then I ate another piece. And next thing I know, I've eaten about a good portion of that watermelon. And then I realized, uh-oh, I broke my fast. Now, did I cheat and go, psych, I'm going to pretend no. Because I'm not going to lie to myself. I don't do that. I don't make a habit of lying to myself. And I'm not going to lie to the women of my round table. So I had to like come, saying tail tucked between my legs, head bowed. I was shaved. I was like, ladies, I'm so sorry. I broke my fast. I'm so sorry, guys. I did not make it to 21 days. I broke it. My bad. So I didn't even make it to 21 days. But I decided the remedy to this is to not buy any more watermelon because I don't have any self-control. There's that. So there you have it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So the next time I will be back, or maybe a video, probably a video on how to break and also give you guys an update. Let me see. When is the 10-day one? So today's 8, 9, 10, Tuesday? Jeez Louise. Yeah, I'm just going to upload a video because I have my round table that day. So I have my round table that day. So we're going to be doing that. And then, yeah. And so I guess we'll do another live stream either this Saturday or this Sunday. So if you don't see me this Saturday, you'll definitely see me this Sunday. What you need to do is just, put notifications on, and you can come on and over and ask any questions that you have. Okay. All right, beloved. Thank you so much for coming by. Once again, good luck to those of you who are still going. I also want to say congratulations to those of you who have done an excellent job on your spiritual fast. Those of you who have done a great job on fasting, or if you did a 3-day fast and a 7-day fast, congratulations. Those of you who are doing your 10-day fast, those of you who are doing your 2-week fast, like me, 14 days, and those of you who are going to the 21 days, keep doing what you're doing. Keep on keeping on. We got you. We're there for you. We support you. And most of all, we love you. So expect the video to be uploaded on Tuesday to teach you all how to break a 10-day fast. And I will see you all. Those of you who are on my roundtable, I'll see you definitely this Tuesday. The rest of you all, keep doing what you're doing. And I'll see you this Saturday or this Sunday in reference to week 3, the last week of our juice fast. But make sure you do your spiritual fast. I'll remind you on the video. Okay. All right. Peace and blessings.